Hey everybody, it's Katrina here, and today we are talking about DuckDuckGo search engine. This one may surprise a lot of you. DuckDuckGo is a search engine that does not take your personal info and click-through habits. It prides itself on being a more private platform, and to those who use it, it is your preferred platform, and to other people who may not have heard of it, it is going to be potentially a game changer for your small business, especially if your business is small or you have a startup. All right, so DuckDuckGo again is a search engine that does not use your personal information. They pride themselves in being able to provide people with the information they need based on utilizing a mixture of different platforms and search engines rather than looking for information based on what you're personally clicking through. It's kind of the collective information that's already out there. They do not put in cookies or anything to follow you around and show you more ads later based on your search habits. So DuckDuckGo actually uses Facebook, Yahoo, Bing, and other search engines in their algorithm. They just adapt it so that any kind of tracking mechanism is removed when you're on there. So if you are somebody who is cautious about giving away personal information, or you are frequently looking for things online that are, related to sensitive information, this might be for you. A reason why you want to take a look at this, regardless of if that's important to you or not, is that it is a very, very fast growing platform. It also has an older audience. The majority of people on DuckDuckGo tend to be older, 25 plus, with the most active users being 30 to 40 plus. So you're not going to find a lot of young active users there. So if your base is, older, 20s to 30s, or maybe 40s and above, they might be frequent DuckDuckGo users. That's something else to keep in mind. Also, you can get very specific with your searches on DuckDuckGo. This is a lot different than Google, where you have to play around with it, broad and specific, and it could be hard sometimes to find your information. DuckDuckGo is going to match all these different search engines together and find the best outcomes based on what you're doing, right? So you can get very specific and detailed with your searches. So we would recommend, when you're optimizing your content and your website to DuckDuckGo, to get very specific with those keywords. Also, it's going to find you an audience that has already done their basic information about your field, which we find to be personally better. I'd rather people come across our platforms and our clients after they've done some normal research and they've gotten their question answered, like what is whatever, how does something work. I'd rather they come to my clients after they have a clear understanding of that. That way they can look at apples to apples, just how they compare among their competitors, rather than just finding out how something works. And believe it or not, if you don't do that and you focus just on broad search terms, you're probably going to have a lot of people who just call you for information on how something works, even though they could search for it themselves. It's just kind of how it goes when you own a business. All right, and here's another thing to keep in mind. DuckDuckGo is one of the fastest growing search engines out there. In the next year or two, guys, you're going to be hearing a lot about it consistently. I really believe that. At this point, there are over 10 million searches going on every single day on DuckDuckGo that are unique to it, not just information pulled in from other places. So again, definitely something for the long-term game. And since you have less competition there than Google or Yahoo or Bing, it just makes sense to get coverage there, especially if you're in a saturated market, you're competing with a lot of bigger businesses locally. Focus on the platforms where there are less people right now, because it's going to be more cost effective. And by less people, you still have access to millions of prospects. And how many can you really service? So think about that. It's still very, very valuable and worth your time to consider. Other things you want to keep in mind to boost your organic search ranking, not just on DuckDuckGo, but any search engine site, is social media content, website content. Content is king, guys. Keep that in mind, especially video. So you want to be posting frequently every day, every other day on multiple social media platforms. This gives Google, DuckDuckGo, Yahoo, any search engine, the ability to understand more about what you do and how it's different than your competitors. Blogs on your website are also very important. Do not miss out on the kind of traffic you can get from that as well. So, here are some updates from us as well at the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed this information about DuckDuckGo, and we're happy to do a whole series of videos on this if you want us to do it. Comment below, let us know if you want that or you want us to switch topics to something else. We're open to ideas. Currently, we're developing a new YouTube sponsorship program. It's perfect for people that don't necessarily have the resources and time to get on YouTube, but they want coverage here. We have a very, very large social media platform, especially on YouTube. It's growing fast. We thank you guys so much for your support. So if you want to get involved and rent some ad space on our platform or just get a simple shout out, send us a direct message or email to COSMarketingAgency@gmail.com. We're just in the infant stages of setting up this YouTube sponsorship program. So if you want to get in on the ground level, it's never going to be more cost effective than it is now. Or you can also call 407-334-9378. Once again, also please subscribe to us. It really helps our channel. Share this with a friend, a business owner friend, and you can help change the life of their business just from this video and our other series of videos related to tutorials, up-to-date information about marketing, and a whole bunch of other great stuff. Make sure you follow us. And if you need help with your own digital advertising, we are here to help you. We can train you on how to do it yourself, or we can do it for you. That phone number again is 407-334-9378. 407-334-9378. Thank you so much, guys. It's been a pleasure. You have a great day. See you soon. Bye-bye.